He was the author of 70 books. At the age of 90, passing away in his home, was Charles Stanley. Who was Charles Stanley? The man was a genius, and also he was a very spiritual man that led a lot of people in the right direction. You really can't say that about many people out there that are really getting their pockets filled, so to speak, writing a lot of books, speaking a lot of hot air, really keeping God and Jesus out of the topic. But not Charles Stanley. What a class act he was. As the years go by, born in 1936, he was the pastor, that's right, of the Atlanta First Baptist. But such a pioneer in many ways. I love to listen to his voice. He wasn't no intimidating figure on stage, but man, could he speak. Charles Stanley. Look up some of his books. Look up some of his sermons. And if you want to stay in touch, then I'll tell you, his words will live on for a long, long time because he recorded and he wrote down things that really touched his heart. So today, Brokeman Radio salutes Charles Stanley for an outstanding life. And when you pass away, I've lost a lot. The longer you live, you'll see people that you're like, wow, I can't believe they passed away. I can't believe they passed away. But a lot of the legends from when I was a kid, they're gone. Charles Finney was my favorite pastor of all time. Such a wonderful man. Him and his wife. She was the pianist. He was the preacher. And you probably have heard of Charles Finney. He led a revival in the 19th century. That's probably who he was named after, I'm guessing. But he passed away probably 22 years ago. But man, he had a special way of getting young people and old people to listen, making it really fun. And he was at the twilight of his long preaching years when I was listening to him. But Charles Stanley really stood the test of time, though. Kind of like my pal. Really didn't fold down to a lot of the issues that some of these big major organizations been to. The Bible not being misinterpreted is very important. And when you see someone pass away that really got it, a part of you, we're going to miss you. But then again, there's a huge celebration going on in heaven. As I've lost loved ones and friends through the years and just people, there's a generation that is lost, that's gone, it would never return. And they were a class act. These were people that we should inspire to be like. The Billy Grahams, the Charles Stanleys, and I'll tell you, the Israel, John McGee's, such good, godly men that have went ahead and traveled on to their true home. What's it going to be like for us? I'll tell you, I would not want to be here in 50, 60 years. All the people that I respected and really cared for that are gone, they would really probably not be happy with the way things have really turned out in many situations, the political forums and all the bickering and the social media giants that have kind of taken over. And I believe in 50 years from now, when AI really starts to take over, it might really turn into something like Terminator. Because some of the smartest minds of our generation are saying that artificial intelligence will pretty much be the demise of the human race. But we all know the demise. I just hope one thing, as I do a lot of these little, I call them broadcasts. Some people probably think this is just crazy or whatever else, and that's okay. Because for the BMR nation that's out there that actually enjoys what we do, guess what? Much love to you. And those out there that are still on the fence going, I don't really know about this guy. Hey, listen, welcome to Brokeman Radio Worldwide. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll be seeing you Friday for the Friday show here on BMR. Until then, be safe and be happy.